Relationship?
I am in a relationship.
How hard is it holding down a relationship while you work nightlife?
Um, I mean, it just all depends on the person you with. Like the person I'm with, we originally started off as coworkers. You know what I'm saying? So like the work element was always there. We went from coworkers to like being genuine, like best friends. So all of that was there before any of the like romantics or you know what I'm saying. And then I mean like honestly, it just made sense. Like I've been married before. You know what I'm saying? So like for me in this, you know what I'm saying, relationship, it just, like I said, we found ourselves being best friends. It just kind of made sense to, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, like, bro, like, you got to have somebody, like, that you can depend on in your corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to. So, I mean, and honestly, like, because I've been doing this for forever, it's not really a problem. You know what I'm saying? At least for me,
You're not
not in my
operate around it?
relationship. Huh?
You're not. Well, actually, when you started, was social media heavy?
So when I first started DJing, like, you had Facebook was mostly for college kids. I mean, it was just getting to the point where you didn't have to be on college to be on Facebook, and you had Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like no Instagram. People weren't taking pictures.
And it went viral. It wasn't going fast as it is now.
Not as fast as it's going now. Like what worked in my favor for social media is like with us is like when we did parties. See, like people check Twitter to see what party was the move and what party wasn't the move. So if it's like 3-4 parties going on in one night, people on Twitter like, oh, this party at this spot don't look like it's sitting on nothing. Or, oh, this party at this spot look like it's jumping.
Yeah.
So the parties that we was doing, like, and I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, shout out EJ Franchise, shout out DJ Ignis, shout out Dream Team. Like, anybody who know about Dream Team and know about them days, bro, like, bro, we'll throw a house party on, like, a Wednesday, pack the house out, and make, like, 2 bands in a house, wall to wall, the walls sweating, the windows musty, you know what I'm saying? And everybody on Twitter like, oh, Texas Street going down right now. Oh, boy, y'all need to pull up to. So, you know what I'm saying? Twitter was really, like, the big thing. And, I mean, honestly, also, like, because it wasn't really so much about like taking pictures and recording yourself having fun, people was genuinely having fun. And I feel like people still party now, but it's just not to the extent. It's like people party, but they don't really turn up until a camera rolling somewhere or something like that. And I mean, also, I guess if you wanna be real, that right there played a role in like me wanting to retire from doing clubs all the time too. Cause it's just like, man, like for me, it's like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been like, man, if it's 13 people in a room or 3,000 people in the room, if we in this room, we gonna have a good time. And it's like, man, like, I can't make nobody do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
I can't, right, I can't make, that ain't even my type of energy. But, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, it's like, you know, hey, bro, like, I get it. It's just the times, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people want to look like they have fun more than, instead of actually having fun, that's cool. I'm just not that type of DJ. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every party or every whatever is an experience, you know what I'm saying? When you go out, you can have a great night, you can have a bad night. Either way, it's gonna stick with you.
So what is your job as a DJ? What is your, like, what are you there for?
Other than playing music? Yes. Other than, I mean, for me, it's always been about, you know what I'm saying, like, more than anything, like creating an experience, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you either gonna have, when you go out, like not being a DJ, if I go out, I'm either gonna have a good night, a great night, or a bad night. And either way it goes, I'm gonna remember the situation. When me and whoever I went out with that time or whatever, we talk about it in the future, like a bad night. Be like, boy, you remember that time we went out and all that foolishness happened? It's gonna stick with you for forever. No different than a great night where you go out, you party, you had a time of your life. Like, you and your people gonna talk about it forever. So, you know what I'm saying, as a DJ, you contribute to that. You know what I'm saying? You contribute to the experience. If somebody coming to a party or a club or whatever and you making sure, like, you know, people moving, people having fun, people drinking, people vibing or whatever, and they have a good night, they're going to remember that for forever. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, for me, that's played a role in, like, my success as a DJ and even more so, like, my longevity as a DJ because I've always looked at it like, man, it's all about the experience. You know what I'm saying? You're going to remember this night. You know what I'm saying? It's still now, like, to this day, like, people that still bring up, like, Savannah State Homecoming 2012. You know what I'm saying? We partied so hard in Tiger Arena, it was like a riot. It was like Project X after this. Stand on top of food trucks and everything. They tried to blame me. What, me? They ain't do it in the arena. But it's all just about, you know what I'm saying, as a DJ, if you DJing in clubs, it's all about, you know, creating an experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like I said, it's just different for me, it was about that experience lasting the whole night. I think for now, it's about like that experience being recorded in a few moments, posted on social media, and that just for me, that's not really the same.
So do you think it'll ever get back to times like that 2012 event? Like a Project X type event?
Man, I say anything possible. I mean, there's still people who party like that now, you know what I'm saying, in certain places.
A group. You gotta get a group. It don't matter if it's 1 or 2 people doing it.
I mean,
a whole group of people and the whole party.
Everything comes full circle. So I say, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it ain't nothing that's happened that ain't happened before, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would imagine at some point in time, like, it'll get back around to it. But, I mean, just right now, like I said, how people party, it's all about, you know what I'm saying? It's all about capturing moments, small moments within the big moment as a whole, you know what I'm saying? As well before, it's just been about the night or the moment as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.